You know what I'm saying?
Brother Shaka,
yeah.
Let me say this before I go. You are one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time, and when you say something, he's going to say, "Wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video."
And he's going to have the documentation.
He is one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Ward was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hotel Senuhena Senut ET RNE Shakandugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Nation of Islam Under Attack by Tariq Nasheed's and Malik Zulu Shabaz Associate. I wanted to put the apostrophe and S after Shabaz, but and the apostrophe alone, so I'm not trying to say that the NOI is under attack by Tariq Nasheed and Malik Zulu Shabaz. It clearly says associate, an associate of them, and it is Filthy Frankie. So, who's in the place to be? Marcus is in the place to be. Donnie Williams is in the place to be. V. Bennett is in the place to be. Hotep. Now, let me just check the sound quality. Give me one moment. It sounds good on my end. Okay, so the chat is open to members only. Here is the link to become a supporter. You have the link to get on the panel, but you must use a webcam. From now on, everybody have to use their webcam. Even if I know them, don't be offended. It's just, Now, let me do the fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Make sure to subscribe to my second channel. Now, I didn't share it, did I? You know what's funny? Scam Cheddar is live right now, Filthy Frankie, and he called Young Heru lost. You have the link to the video right there. Young Heru called Lost by Soneta. Just a couple of days ago, they were breaking bread. Now, Filthy Frankie said that he will not address me no more. He will not make videos about me. Well, he is live right now, and guess who we talked about? Yes, Donnie Williams. This is the link. This is the link. Soneta called Young Heru lost not only once. You know I don't lie. When I come up with a video and the title, there's no cap. I documented that. People can go and listen to that if they want to. It's very short. It's a pre-recorded live stream that I did. You know what I'm saying? Sanada knows how to thank the people who you've been a Roshaka, a beast at this. LOL. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So now we can deal with the main topic. Well, for those of you who don't know, and as a matter of fact, you have Jabari Osase's Shrine of Ma'at. Two members of Jabari Osase's Shrine of Ma'at, Sanada and Daniel Heru, went on a channel owned by Killer B. What did Killer B say? He said, F Elijah Muhammad, F all Nation of Islam members.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
Mm-hmm. Because I see what you try to do to Sonetta, right? You try to say that, I can say it too. You could tag all the Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer B said it.
Yeah.
Hey, you Killer B gotta link up for real.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah. He called me today, but I missed his call. I missed the call.
I gotta link up.
Looked at the phone and he had a text said, damn, I just called you. He missed the call because I sent him my number.
Okay.
Yeah. Polite is not one-dimensional. You see what I'm saying?
I think Brother Polite is horrible.
He could go into the health. Islam, he'll kill Islam. He will tear Islam a new asshole, bro. I'm telling you, he will. Shout out to my man, Mighty Hebrew, in the building, man. Shout out to my goddamn homeboy, Mighty Hebrew. He got mad because I shouted out Killer B. Shout out to Killer B in the building. Shout out to Killer B in the building. Check. So shout out to Killer B, Killer. Shout out to my man, the Mighty Hebrew. Man, shout out to all of y'all, man. This is a chump. And with that.
So, for the record, I have to deal with positivity. Here you have the link to the Shrine of Ma'at Museum tour with Jabari Osase and Sanera. And you can see the flyer. So feel free to support. Tour of the National Museum of African American History and Culture by Jabari Osase, historian, Saturday, April 6, 2024. The bus leaves at 6 a.m. sharp. Adam Clayton Power State Office Building, 163 West 125th, formerly 7th Avenue. I believe the W stands for West. If not, then feel free to correct me in the chat. It's only $150. That includes a tour, transportation to Washington, D.C., and admission. And you can have 10% off discount if purchased before the 15th of March. So it's too late for that. So it's $30 for the tour without the transportation. And you meet at 12 noon in the museum. The entry is free of charge for the museum. But here, you can pay $150 to travel from New York to Washington, D.C. I believe this is the price to go and to come back, right? So for tickets and information, visit www.centerformaat.com and you have the email here, jed@centerformaat. Jed means stability in the Medunet chat, okay? And it says that the tour will be with Sanada on his birthday, right? Okay, so you do have the different prices you can pay, PayPal, probably Visa, whatever. So anyways, so we have to be positive, okay? If some of you want to go to that museum visit, feel free. The new trend started by Sanada is to say that Elijah Muhammad committed rape, So let's hear it.
Here we go. Let's get Shaka Doodle real quick. Then we go back to Judah Nass.
Because he's going to call Elijah. That's also child molesting. What we do?
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but
Yes.
then he was not raped.
What we do?
Well, the thing.
He said the thing with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he had sex with some teenagers and they were underage. So he recognized that they were underage right there. This dumb, stupid nigga. Let's hear him. Watch it, and then watch what he say.
Chucker, because he's going to call Elijah. That's also child molesting. What we do?
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but
Yes.
then.
Now, for the record, I said some of them were underage. I think there's a video where Malcolm X state that one of them at least is underage. Who knows? Maybe it is more than one. But when I say some of them is underage, I actually meant to say one of them, but I said some of them. And as a matter of fact, that video excerpt, I was actually walking, getting into my car. So it's okay if I made a mistake. No problem. I've made mistakes before. It's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? But, indeed, I think some of you may have seen that video where Malcolm X, talks about the secretaries that, were impregnated by Elijah Muhammad. And I think it's safe to say that he did say that one of them, was underage. Now, I forgot exactly the age. I forgot if he said that she was 17, but I'm sure it's available. So if somebody knows where the video is, feel free to tell me the title. We can look into it. But let's continue.
He was not raped.
What we do?
Well, the thing with Elijah,
He said it was not rape. Why it was not rape? Because he said they gave it to him. So now all of a sudden, a 14-year-old, a 13.
You heard Senator saying 14-year-old, and after that, what does he say?
13-year-old.
He said 14-year-old and 13-year-old. Where does he get that from?
13-year-old, because she year-old, a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old.
Has anybody heard that the girls Elijah Muhammad had sex with were 13-year-old and 14-year-old? I can learn, and we can all learn every day. Now, mind you, Sanella is on tape defending Malik, who raped boys and girls, gave them STDs, sodomized them, and he sexually abused a girl that was 5 years old. And we heard that Sanella called Polite powerful. He didn't say, not to my knowledge, Sanella didn't say that what Malachi did was rape. Sanella didn't say that what Polite did was rape. But he had no problem going live on air accusing Elijah Muhammad of rape, right? So if you agree with him, feel free. You have the right to agree with him. You have the link to get on the panel. But that new trend started by Sanella, that's what it led to. All Nation of Islam members insulted. Now, mind you, Sanella did not only speak on the phone with that dude, but he got on the dude's panel. I'm going to send the link.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
Mm-hmm. Because I see what you try to do to Sonetta, right? You try to say that, I can say it too. You could tag all them Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer Bee said.
Yeah.
You heard that guy who said F all Nation of Islam members, right? He said, let them know. Killer B said it. Well, in this video here, entitled Wishing Death of Black People is Positivity, according to Jabari Osase, Shrine of My member, you will see Sanetta was on that dude's panel, right? So that is a form of support, right? Now, if that title is wrong and Wishing Death of Black People is not positivity, then feel free to tell me, because we heard about positivity, right? Now, if Sanada being on the panel of Fadud who said F all nation of Islam N words, right? If that is not support getting on that dude's panel, tell me what it is, you know? I don't think that was criticism. So let's continue. Now, we will see if that gets a pass through, because we know that Sanada said black people ain't that got a pass. He wished the death of Malik Zulu Shabaz and Al Sharpton, that got a pass, right? What did Minister Enki say about him? Because that got a pass as well.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm from, you know, I have a background in the street, so I could recognize when somebody is high. Sanetta is on cocaine in this video. A lot of those videos where you see him like going crazy and cussing folks out, he's high in those videos. This is why you see him and he almost has like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde nature. And a lot of people over the years, they couldn't really figure it out. They like, damn, Sa just flip on niggas and whoop, whoop. No, that's the other side. That's the side when he coked up, when he's sniffing, he on that, he on a whole nother frequency.
That's Pookie Sa. Pookie Sa.
Yeah.
Now, Minister Enki is a regular participant on Sanada's platform. He is part of the HOK. And here you have Minister Enki live on air stating that Sanada is on cocaine, right? So probably that gets a pass that the head of the House of Consciousness is on cocaine, right? But let's continue.
Because she opened up to him, you saying it's not rape, nigga? How can a 13 say give consent to that? Come on, nigga. You are exposed.
All right, so once again, everybody's free. Get on the panel. Do you guys agree? Have you ever wondered why he didn't say that what Polite did was rape? The girl was 14 years old. Have you ever wondered why he didn't say that what Malachi did was rape? Once again, Malachi York committed a sexual act on a 5-year-old girl. It looks like Sanada is in Wabian.
Watch him. Listen, I'm gonna play it all and let y'all hear it.
Chuck, because he's from Carlos Elijah, that's also child molesting. What we doing?
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but yes. Then he was not raped.
What we doing?
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but yes. Then he was not raped.
Now, as a matter of fact, I have a shorter version because on that one he keeps having me repeating saying the same thing. Hold on. So it's going to be clearer. Just downloading it one moment. Just a few seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me open it now.
Here we go. Let's get Shaka Doodle real quick. Then we go back to Judah Nas.
He's from Carlos Elijah, that's also child molesting.
Let's hear him. Watch and then watch what he say.
Chuck, because he's from Carlos Elijah, that's also child molesting. What we doing?
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but then he was not raped.
Oh, he does.
Well, the thing with Elijah,
he said it was not rape. Why was not rape? Because he said they gave it to him. So now all of a sudden, a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, because she opened up to him, you saying it's not rape, nigga? How can a 13 say give consent to that? Come on, nigga. You are exposed. Watch him. Listen, I'm gonna play it all and let y'all hear it.
Chuck, because he's gonna follow Elijah. That's also child molesting. Oh, he does.
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but then he was not raped.
Oh, he does.
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had they were willing participants. So 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 see, at the time, I'm not trying to make. No, check this out. I'm not trying to make excuses for it, but Drew Ali, if I'm not mistaken, he married a girl who was 16 or 17. However, Drew Ali apparently had some situation with like a 15-year-old girl or something like that, some sort of statutory rape, you know. But I don't have all the details handy right now, you know. But Elijah Muhammad, if people want to call it statutory rape, they can go ahead. But those girls, they were willing in the relationship. It's not like, you know, those girls, they were willing in the relationship. It's not like, you know.
Do y'all hear this, nigga? The 14, 13, 15, 16, they were willing to give it to him. So it's not rape. What? It's shenanigans again. We all heard the nigga. Hey, Sonetta defended Malachi York. Sonetta defended Malachi York. Well, nigga, you defended Elijah Muhammad. Who you say? Not me. He's trying to flip it now. Oh, Sonetta said he's a pedophile.
Hold on. A shorter one. Because that one is the one where he keeps just repeating and repeating and putting me on loop, on loop, on loop. Second, one moment. So far it seems like he gets a pass, right? You have the right to agree, you have the right to disagree. I'm just learning, you know. Maybe I even have, do I have it there? Transferring it now, but actually in the meantime, that's what I've used for the thumbnail. You can see, I can download the other one. Sanara with Louis Farrakhan. We can read what he said. What he wrote. That was on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, you can see here at the bottom right. So Frank Gary on Facebook. That's Sanara from Harlem, New York. He wrote, if it wasn't for the minister Louis Farrakhan, there will be, hold on, yes, it's large enough. there will be no Sanada. Now he made a obvious typo. He meant to write N-O instead of K-N-O-W. So there will be no Sanada. The minister is responsible for me getting conscious. The minister is responsible for what I am doing today in teaching my people. I was a dead man walking in the streets of Harlem, selling drugs and using them until I got exposed to the minister. Farrakhan saved my life. Now that's real rap. If Farrakhan saved his life, why is he promoting someone who said F all nation of Islam N-words?
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
Because I see what you try to do to Son Netter, right? You try to say that, oh, I can say it too. You could tag all the Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer B said it.
Yeah.
Hey, you Killer B gotta link up for real.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah. He called me today, but I missed it.
Now, remember that link that I've shared. You definitely see Sanada on the dude's panel. That same dude who said F all nation of Islam members. Sanada shared his material, spoke on the phone with him privately, that got on his panel. But anyway,
He's gonna follow Elijah. That's also child molesting. What we do?
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but
Yes.
then he was not raped.
He said the thing with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he had sex with some teenagers and they were underage. So he recognized that they were underage right there. This dumb, stupid nigga. Let's hear him. Watch, and then watch what he say. He said it was not rape. Why it was not rape? Because he said they gave it to him. So now all of a sudden, a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, because she opened up to him, you saying it's not rape, nigga? How can a 13 say give consent to that? Come on, nigga. You are exposed.
Drew Ali apparently had some situation with like a 15-year-old girl or something like that, some sort of statutory rape.
Do y'all hear this, nigga?
now for Drew Ali, that's the right version I was looking for, okay? For Drew Ali, Tariq Nasheed shared that. Noble Drew Ali married a 12-year-old girl, and she got pregnant by him when she was 14. You have it in the chat right there. Now, it was a publication by Tariq Nasheed on his social media, and you have the newspaper article from 1929 detailing how Maurice Science Temple founder Noble Drew Ali married a 12-year-old girl and impregnated her at 14, and he put hashtag SMH, shaking my head. Now, it looks like Sanada is a Nubian, and the Nubians are Moors. I haven't heard any criticism towards Noble Drew Ali. Let's continue.
The 14, 13, 15, 16, they were willing to give it to him. So it's not rape. What?
So you heard the age, the different ages that he said, right? I don't know where he got that from. Vivera wrote, I don't know if he doesn't listen to what you said or if he just wants to make it seem like you said something different. Well, it doesn't really matter what Filthy Frankie says or think, because I'm playing him and then he's just trying to laugh. As a matter of fact, that video that I've shared right there, wishing death of black people with positivity, he got on that Killer B panel, right? And he actually said that I said death to Malik Zulu Shabaz when I actually played him saying that, right? How can the people hear it? I don't even know if I played it. Let's hear it. Hold on.
What about these basketball playing niggas like Michael Jordan who could give $1 million to the city? He just came out with new sneakers and I already see the children buying up his sneakers for $100 and something dollars. Jay-Z, rapper ass niggas that been bitched by the white man who could give $1 million to the city. And our children buy his records. That's right. To hear him call a black woman the bitch. That's right. You know, Dr. Dre, bitch ass niggas, all these niggas giving Giuliani $1 million. All of them together couldn't even give a black church half of the money that they gave. Because you know what it's about? A fool's paradise. Oh man, just to be accepted. Accepted by them Jews. So that's right. So that them Jews are still, hey, same way. So I say death to all the Negroes that is trying to take our people back into the hands of the slave masters. That's right. Reverend Al Sharpton, the Malik Boo-Boo Shabaz, whatever his fucking name is. All of these niggas, this death is going to come to you because judgment is on y'all fucking asses too. That's right.
Death is going to come to you because judgment is on your behind too. That's what he said publicly. Did he apologize? Did anybody hear Sanella apologizing for wishing death on Malik Zulu Shabaz and Al Sharpton? I'm just asking. Let's continue. But amazingly, you have the link in the chat. In the video that I did yesterday, you will see and hear Sanella say that I'm the one who called death on Malik Zulu Shabaz. I mean, make that make sense. So when Minister Enki says that he's on coke, it doesn't surprise me, but it's not my claim. That's Minister Enki. That's his brother. Let's continue.
His shenanigans again. We all heard the nigga. Hey, Sanetta defended Malachi York. Sanetta defended Malachi York. Well, nigga, you defended Elijah Muhammad. Oh. Statutory rape is not rape. He said because they consented to it, it was not rape. So he's the one that's saying it was not rape. He don't understand that statutory rape is still rape because they cannot consent. A 14-year-old girl can't consent to.
Once again, he said 14-year-old girl. Has anybody heard that Elijah Muhammad go with a 14-year-old girl? Let's continue. Anybody can get in the panel? I mean, when I say anybody, you know, the defenders of rapists and child molesters, you know, they will not get airtime here, you know. But besides that, you know, as long as you use a webcam, you are free to disagree. Feel free to disagree. Feel free to agree, right? Because that's a very recent trend started by Sanera. He accused Elijah Muhammad of rape publicly. He promoted somebody who called Elijah Muhammad a rapist, is on tape, and who said F all Nation of Islam members. Does that get a pass too? Is that positivity? I'm just asking. I'm trying to learn.
A 30-something-year-old man? Where is that possible? Where is that a 14-year-old girl can't consent to a 30-something-year-old man? Where is that possible? So listen to this bitch-ass nigga. Pedophile protector. Hold on, man. Did y'all hear that? I would like to hear y'all take on that, man.
I would like to hear y'all take on that too, right?
Hit the link, somebody. Come on in and build, man.
Hit the link, somebody. Come on in and build. You have the link here to get on the panel. You know, we can discuss. We have the right to dialogue.
talk to me, man. The fuck? He's here talking about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is not rape because it's consensual. Because it's consensual sex. Wow. Do y'all hear this shit? My brother, do you know, Israel, that he defended Elijah Muhammad? So he was saying not rape. He said that. Because the same thing he said about me. Oh, he defended Malik York for 10 minutes straight. Listen to this.
They were willing participants. So, see, at the time, and I'm not trying to make, no, check this out. I'm not trying to make excuses for it.
Yes, you are. He said that the girls were willing participants. How can a woman, a young lady underage, consent to having sex, Shaka? How? Where's that at? Let me ask you. Now, if you have a man saying that, yo, man, I know that girl is underage.
Bennett is asking me if I'm streaming on both channels. No, not just on this one, brother. Just on my Art Forever, my main channel.
But she was a willing participant.
Right, let me go back. Actually.
Would you look at, but saying, let me ask you. Now, if you have a man saying that, yo, man, I know that girl is underage, but she was a willing participant. Would you look at him as having pedophilia tendencies?
Oh, now, yeah, absolutely. So I'm not even have to think about this to even worry about if I got to apologize for it later. Absolutely.
Pedophilic tendencies. So is it safe to conclude that as far as Sanada is concerned, anybody who says or think or considers that Elijah Muhammad did not commit rape, then that person or whoever feels that way has pedophilic tendencies? Now, isn't it safe to presume that Malik Zulu Shabaz does not consider that Elijah Muhammad committed rape? Louis Farrakhan does not consider that Elijah Muhammad committed rape. So, do they have pedophilic tendencies? I mean, those are the words that came out of Sanada's mouth publicly, live on air on his own channel. Let's continue.
These are young girls, bro. These are young girls. Like, for right now, like, what can a 15-year-old girl do for me? He admit that they were underage, but it was not rape. See, what he's trying to play the game is, oh, it was not rape. Some people could call it statutory rape. It's the same goddamn thing. They just say that she's just a minor and can't consent. It's still rape at the end of the day because her brain is not fully developed. So how can she consent to it? Like, come on.
JTV, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, brother, how you doing? Hey, Shaq, I'm just gonna do a quick one here because you see what you're playing there, right? Right, can I just say, so look, you said that there were willing participants, right? And Elijah Muhammad, and they were underage. So,
well, once again, I said some of them were underage, and really I meant to say one of them was underage. Now, if there was more, people are free to tell us, you know. But there is a video of Malcolm X saying the age. But feel free.
Yeah, sorry, chap. But what I'm trying to say is you're the one that has brought this to attention. I haven't heard anybody else say have any problems with this, and if they did have a problem with Elijah Muhammad being with a underage child that's in his country, why wasn't he addressing that? Why is it only when you're addressing it and then he's going to try and put the blame on you as if you was there? I mean, what year was this, Shaka?
Well, Elijah Muhammad
what year?
died in 1975. Yeah. Okay, so that was
definitely
the latest. That was 1975, but that's surely, probably, most likely a few years before. But to answer your question, why is he talking about this? Sanera, that is, because he's a defender of the serial rapist Malik York, because he called the sexual abuser of a 14-year-old girl, Michael Noah Jr., better known as Brother Polite, he called him powerful.
Yeah.
Live on air, right? So in order to deflect from those, he's focusing on Elijah Muhammad because of his loyalty to Malachi York. He didn't say that what Malachi York did was rape. And Malachi York forced a 5-year-old girl to perform a sexual act on him. We have the testimony, right? So he says 14, 15, 16, and so on, but 5 years old is not a problem to him.
It's not a problem.
You see?
This is what I mean. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I've worded it properly, but it's just what you said. He's trying to say that you're as if you're to blame. As if you're to blame. You was there. You should have, it was basically, if it was rape at the time, then police would have been involved, or people within Nation of Islam should have taken that case to the police or the parents. So your point is being proven.
There was no case of rape. There was no charges of rape for Elijah Muhammad. But
so that's proving your point that they were winning.
Well,
so they were winning.
The
you don't
parents
know,
of
but
the girls
I mean,
were members of the Nation of Islam. They knew what was going on, you see. But once again, Sanada is deflecting. It's just like when Sanada says, "Oh, why is he not talking about the stuff that's going on in France?" Well, I'm not defending them. They're not on my channel. They're not teaching the people on my channel. But many rapists and child molesters have been on his channel. And as a matter of fact,
no smoke for them.
As a matter of fact, what did Minister Enki say? And I will go live about this also, Minister Enki said that the sexual abuser, who not only abused a 14-year-old girl recently, but Sanada is on tape saying that he got videos and he talked about a family member of his who was also underage, and Polite was in relationship with her mother. Her mother was her wife, right? And her mother left him because he got involved with his stepdaughter, right? So he had knowledge of Polite getting with young girls. Now, what did Minister Enki say? He said that Polite is on Sanada's will. So those cases in France or elsewhere, those guys, those sexual abusers / rapists, they are not on my will, right? So apparently it is Ma'at, according to Jabari Usasi Shrine of Ma'at, it's okay to have a sexual abuser on your will.
Polite done slept at Sanetta house. Polite is on Sanetta's will.
What? Hold on, run that back, brother.
Polite is on Sanetta's will.
So Sanetta and Minister Enki is a member of the HOK. I think he was even on the panel like yesterday.
He's been on there. He's been on there quite a bit, hasn't he? He's been on there quite a bit, and he wrote a book. He wrote a book about which I've not read yet. Have you got it there? Bingo.
He wrote the book against Sanetta's organization, the HOK. He has. Race Hustlers, Volume 1, Sanetta on Trial, the HOK paperwork by Enki. Ria, Minister Enki, American Healer.
One thing about that platform, I've never heard them say any love for Africa. I've heard what you said about, but that man, I've never heard him say anything positive about Africa, but they're running a black kind of channel, Shaka. They're meant to be for us, they're being they're doing xenophobia and all kind of stuff. It's as if it's just rotten to the core, man. I've never once heard them say something positive about Africa or the Caribbean or something like that.
Some may have said some positive things about Africa and the Caribbeans. However, Sanada allows people to teach that they hate Africans on his panel.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
And there's no criticism. But hold on. Stay with us. I just want to play the rest so people can hear it, and then we can talk about anything. All right, so just stay with us, brother. So,
Yeah, man, I'm here,
so
bro.
we can get this out of the way.
Oh, man, come on, bro. I'm going by what you say. I defended Dr. Malachi York for a whole 10 minutes. That's what you said. When the real minor and can't consent, age, but it was not rape. These are young girls. Like, for right now, like, what can a 15-year-old girl do for me? He admit that they were underage, but it was not rape. See, what he's trying to play the game is, oh, it was not rape. Some people could call it statutory rape. It's the same goddamn thing. They just say that she's just a minor and can't consent. It's still rape at the end of the day because her brain is not fully developed. So how can she consent to it? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm going by what you say. I defended Dr. Malachi York for a whole 10 minutes. That's what you said. When the real people know that the video was goddamn edited, where they made it all like that.
So once again, on a different occasion, he's admitting that he defended Malachi York, but now he's just claiming that it wasn't 10 minutes, it was less, you know.
Family, real quick. I did not defend Dr. Malachi York 10 minutes straight. What the dumb fool don't understand is that Suge edited the video to make it long.
So,
no.
According to the Shrine of Ma'at, how long is it acceptable to go live publicly and defend a rapist?
Shocking.
I'm just wondering.
Shocking.
And here's the link. Sanetta defending child molester Malachi York. Because that's a new talking point now. Smash Rockwell, Brother Reggie, all these other people on that panel.
Right.
How many minutes is it acceptable to go live publicly and defend a child molester, a serial rapist?
There's no time.
How many times? How long is it respectable? Elijah Muhammad had no charges of rape, to my knowledge, and he was definitely not found guilty or convicted of rape. And to my knowledge, not even statutory rape, right?
And what's the
so
difference,
Shaka,
goes, sorry to cut you.
Statutory rape and rape?
Yeah, I haven't looked into it, you see. I've heard this, it's been said, but I don't know what it actually, what it means.
Statutory rape, I don't know if they have that in England. They have that in America. In France, they call it like, corruption of minors, something to that effect, if you translate it. It's basically when a person is an adult and having a sexual relation with a minor, or let's say a person who is below the age of consent. Because in many countries, the age of consent is 16 years old. So a minor can have sexual relation with an adult in many countries, right? But if the other person is below the age of consent and have sexual intercourse, sexual relation with an adult, okay? So if a person below the age of consent has sex with an adult, now if it's willing, they both want it, it's not like forced, then that will be considered statutory rape. Now, I don't know if they have statutory rape laws in all states in America. I would say probably, but guessing is not knowing. But statutory rape is a law in several states in America, but probably nationwide. But people are free to just tell me or correct me if I made a mistake.
So why wasn't anything said beforehand all about this, about Elijah Muhammad? Why has no one said anything about it? But to pull up what you said,
Sanetta is always deflecting in the defense of Polite and Malachi York. I've already shown that recently there was a Nubian on Sanetta's panel, and when people criticize, yes, let me share the video so people can see. I'm not going to play, but I'm just going to share it. But he defended Malachi York live on air recently. You see? Hold on. Actually, let me go. It's going to be quicker here. Let me share it. Hold on. Now, There it is. No, not that one. Hold on. It was very recent. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I must have passed it.
Shameful behavior, isn't it? Shameful, man. It's wrong on so many levels, you know. And even this Malachi York, people can't get that in their head, you know. Sorry.
Maybe it's on the. No, it's okay. Maybe it's on the other channel. That's why. Hold on. Your. Oh, dang. Take it longer than usual to find it, so it has to be on my main channel. But if okay, you know what? I'm gonna go there. So, Malachi. Well, okay, maybe I had a different title. I thought it was on the title, but I've played it. You know, not long ago I've played it, and you know, it's on one of my video where he had a live stream, and there was a Nubian, and people criticized the Nubian because he was defending York, and then Sanada came to the defense of York, talking about his teaching, you know, his knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know, but anyway. But feel free.
Yeah, Shaq, I've been reviewing that as well, and I've found even there's a group of individuals in the UK doing the same thing. You know, there's I think they are. And it was, you know,
when you say doing the same thing, what do you mean, brother?
Well, what they were doing, they were basically saying that Malachi York did not commit these crimes, and it was basically a basically what they're trying to say is that the government, basically they're defending him. Basically defending him. They got the dress up and everything, and I was like, wow, you know, they're here as well. I saw them on other platforms. They were speaking about it's two gentlemen. They were speaking about something to do with like extraterrestrials. So, I don't really watch too much of that sort of stuff. But because I don't really know much about the Nubians, only through what Tars kind of brought to my attention, you know, I never knew anything about Malachi York. Since I've been following yourself and even Senator, I never knew anything about him beforehand or anything. So I saw the same guy standing. It seemed like he was in an auditorium giving a speech, and someone asked him a question about Malachi York and his crimes that he committed, and he basically was just defending them. And I was like,
was that in
wow.
England?
Yeah, in the UK.
Okay.
You can
check this out, brother. You see here in the chat, I shared that link from the website nuapianism.com, and that website is ran by Chuck Morgan, right? And the title of this article is, "Are you aware that Malachi York sexually molested an 11-year-old girl starting when she was 5? She testified in court. You have the court transcript here. Now, I think it was 2286, because the pages they are numbered, right? So if I go down,
5 years old, man. Come on, man. These people sick. They've got daughters as well. What is wrong with us?
Or maybe it was not.
I mean, I understand we're saying some black people get, you know.
Oh yes, maybe. Hold on, brother, please.
Sorry.
Let me just. I'm sorry, brother JTV. Hold on.
Sure.
Because I made a stream about this.
I think that was a girl there. There's a picture of a girl. in the
Hold on.
courtroom
She
there.
said her age. Okay, so if I go down, um, oh, there it is. Hold on. No, that's the videos. There it is. There it is. Well, it was 2286 indeed, because this one is 2287. So here for the record, you have the link in the chat, right?
Yep.
And here the question to that girl is, so you were saying that at first it was that sort of thing. She answered, yeah, just like rubbing on his penis and stuff, and then your head, like he will push your head down to his penis. Do you remember that being the first time that he had you engage in oral sex with him? Yes. Did he say anything to you at that time? It's like candy bar, it will taste good. And then what happened? It hit the back of my throat, and when I used to hesitate and stop or choke or whatever, he will get upset and keep saying, keep doing it, you'll get better and you'll like it. Would he put his hand on your head? Yeah. How old were you then? Like around 5.
Oh,
5 years old.
Document.
But Sanetta had no problem going live accusing Elijah Muhammad of rape, but that guy Malik who pled guilty, who's been sentenced to 135 years, who raped boys and girls, gave them STDs, sodomized them, sexually abused several children, Sanetta had no accusation of rape towards him. Make that make sense. So he may be a Nubian, and even if he's not a Nubian, he's still on tape defending that guy, right? But we will find out more. But feel free, JTV, and anybody can get on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So what I checked so far, because it's been 57 minutes that I've been live, so nearly an hour. Saying black people ain't gets a pass. Having polite on his will gets a pass, according to Minister Enki. And promoting someone that attacks the Nation of Islam and say F all Nation of Islam members and accusing Elijah Muhammad of rape gets a pass. Defending a serial rapist, Malachi York, gets a pass. Okay, that's interesting. Feel free, brother JTV.
Well, what can I say? You know, I'm just gonna, you know, I've got no words can describe this, what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what I know. It's absolutely it's just really, really upsetting, and it's just very, I mean, I just don't know how our people are really, you know, now we're defending you know, people that are, you know, damaging young children, you know, and damaging their whole life. I mean, these victims, you imagine for someone has to go on in front of a judge after being abused all this time, and then having the strength to go and stand up in the trial. Now this person must be affected throughout the whole life. And as I said, I've got no daughter. I've got my son, but I've got sisters, and you know, I wouldn't wish that on my enemy, you know. And it's just this casual kind of this kind of defense to kind of say that the white man is doing it. The white man I mean, come on, what are we doing here? Come on, like, what is going on here? You know, and when I saw the guy in England, I said, well, there you go. It's so far spread, you know. So, and I'm like, what? Man, when I saw that, you know, I was like, right, so they are here. You know, as I said, I never knew about Malachi York before. And truly atrocious crime, you know. And look, if the man had any innocence in him, it would have come out. And come on, the evidence is overwhelming, right?
Yes.
Overwhelming. And this man doesn't deserve any kind of.
JTV, I'm sorry. Did you see that yesterday? Sanada had a defender of Malachi York on his panel. Did you know that?
No, he didn't. Yeah, but a few of them in the chat, I think they are. No, but you want to show it?
Yeah, Rod Hayes. Is that his name? Rod Hayes.
Oh, is he? Yeah, I listened to it.
Yeah.
Is he one of
I
them?
I played a video where he defended Malachi York.
Huh.
And said that, you know, he basically was saying that he was innocent, that he was and what's interesting is that yesterday, I didn't watch the video, but the title says that this Jabari Osase and Rod Hayes, you know, having a discussion. So it seems like Jabari Osase not only has no problem with his 60-year-old member defending a serial rapist live on air, but he has also no problem discussing with a dude who's a defender of Malachi York. Now, he may say he didn't know that dude defended him, but, you know, I'm sure it's safe to say that Jabari Osase, like the majority of the HOK people, know that Sanada has been defending Malachi York because that tape is there. And recently, he just, on 2 different occasions that I just played, admitted that he defended him. It's just like it wasn't 10 minutes, you know. But hold on, I just want to, if I refresh here, just want to scroll to see. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, he is there. Actually, I can show to the people. But Jabari Osase is there on the panel talking with that dude here called Rod Hayes. Or I'm not sure if they pronounce it Hayes or Hayes, but probably it's pronounced Hayes. That dude, Rod Hayes, is a supporter, a defender of Malachi York. So we have that dude, we have the sister prison, we have the Dorsolina. So there's many people, you know, many.
Yeah, there is over there. It's a new Albion channel.
Well, it looks like it, but even if it's not officially a Nubian channel, because I don't think that officially they will state that, you know, the facts are there. You know, Sister Prison, she has defended Malachi York publicly. Dorsolina as well, right? So now we have that Rod Hayes, right? Sanetta as well. You know, I mean, how many people that is already, right? And like you said in the chat, that's just way more.
All
but
of
there
them,
is evidence
because you never
against
see anybody. I've never seen. You know what I'm like, Shaka. You know, I'm an investigator. You know, you may be Poirot, but I'm Sherlock Holmes over here. You know, and I'm looking in. I look into the chat. You know, I might, but I listen because I want to hear. Sometimes it's not. You know, I'm interested. Sometimes, but I've been looking in the chats a lot. You understand? I don't say nothing, but I'm there. You know, I'm there. I'm listening. You know, in case they delete the stream, because I just. You know, I just know they're gonna do something. But you're right. You're 100% right. There is and that as well is another cause of your cause of the hatred you're receiving from that side, because they are supporters of Malachi York, right? And they don't like what you're saying, right? And what you're saying is 100% correct. And how could a woman of all people, maybe even a mother of children, right, to see how these cults work, how people's minds, they would even offer up their children to these evil people, you know? It's truly a shame. I'm so ashamed of my people in some ways and forms. As I said, when Sanetta has that we are, you know, I would not say that. No, but I'm gonna tell you what. We got brother, some problems.
Please, if you don't mind, let me play, because a lot of people may have not heard it, right? But he said over and over again, and black people and shh. So you know, we can just hear it for the record, and that gets surpassed as well. You know, Jabari Osase has no problem with the 60-year-old member not only defending a serial rapist live on air, but also saying over and over again that black people ain't shh.
This nigga so dumb. He's playing my part when I said niggas ain't. The Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. The nigga always playing clips, right? Check this out. Let me show you how dumb and stupid this Shaka Doo-Doo nigga is. He always playing clips. Sarnetta disrespect the black people in the community. So he plays the video where I said, man, we as black people are fucked up. We are doomed. We don't respect each other. We don't love each other. We ain't shit. He plays that over and over. Guess what? I'm going to say it again. We as black people ain't shit when it comes to looking out for each other. We are jealous of each other. We are envious. We kill one another at the drop of a dime. You stepped on my shoe at the party, we'll pull out the gat and kill you. We'll have gats all over us. When the police come, we throw the gat away and we run. But when we see another brother come with the gat, we having a shootout with him. Check. So I'm telling you, and I'll say it again and again and again, and I'll stand on it. We as a people ain't shit, and we need to get our acts together. That's what I'm going to say. I am not going to tell you how great we are. We're the best that ever did it, because if I do that, then guess what? I'll be just lying to you. We as a people, and make sure you cut this, Shaka Doodoo. That's how we know you watching. Cut this and cut it good, because I'm going to tell you where I learned that from in a minute. We as black people ain't shit until we get our acts together. And where's our businesses at? Huh? We don't even make toilet paper, nigga. Another thing that he think he got me, when I say things like, you know what? Black people ain't shit, man. We ain't shit. Notice I say we ain't shit. I include all of us, because black people is our people, right? So I say, yeah, black people ain't shit. We the worst when it comes to going in on each other, doing the worst things to each other. I stand on that, nigga, and I say it again. We are the worst when it comes to destroying each other. I'll say it again, and I say it again, and I say it again. I make no apology for that. That's something that we're going to have to get the hell out of our system. I said black people ain't shit. And I stand on that. We ain't shit when it comes to each other, protecting each other, uplifting each other. We tear down each other like it's nothing. We'll make up some shit that all because of jealousy. Huh? All because of enviness. I stand on that, nigga. So chop this up and say, yo, look, Sarnetta said it again. He said black people ain't shit. Yes, I say it again, and I say it again and again. That we fucked up when it comes to each other.
So that's for the record. That
You
gets a
can't make
pass.
it up, can you? Someone's got a black power kind of movement, and he's gonna tell his own people, you know, come on, man. I mean, that's like the clan going to the having their clan meeting and saying, you know, but by the way, guys, you know, you ain't worth nothing. You know, I don't even know why I'm here. You know, you know, I mean, come on. This is like some, you know, come on, man. But he's got a lot of followers, so he's not the only one. You know, they have that in their mind, and we know about this. We've experienced xenophobia, Shaka, and all this kind of behavior, you know, and it's a sad times we're in, you know, as black people, and we really need uplifting, you know what I mean? And and as I said, I always said that we're brothers and sisters, but you know, it's getting to a point where I'm gonna have to separate the wolves from the sheep, because you know, these people are dangerous, man. These people are dangerous, right? This is treachery. You know, you cannot be running a black organization, man, and talking like that about the people. And that is just such a big slap. Or your channel. That is such a big slap.
He's gonna say, I don't have an organization, I just have a channel.
You know what I mean? He's gonna say that, you know what I mean? So make sure you chop it up, you know, check, you know. So look, he's look, man, this guy.
And they call that consciousness.
you know, but we gotta stop mentioning this. There's nothing like that. That is just that the whole thing is fake. And you know, also other people are getting dragged down. You know, that may have good intentions, but guilty by association, and that is simple. You know, that's how it goes. You know, look, you're walking down the road and you associate with certain people. You know, you get you're guilty by association, even if you're not involved in that, right? So it's just so self-defeating. And in these times where we need to be building, and you have an opportunity, and again, we see our brothers and sisters having the opportunity that they can actually use their time to uplift the people. All they're doing is dragging us further and further down, right? And the man takes a lot of pleasure in this, because now he's got us doing his work. You know, we've got the people, we've got the brothers and sisters shooting each other, right? We've got all kinds of madness going on. We've got the abuse of children on the rise, right? We don't own. How can we own anything if this is how we behave when we have something? You know, we've got Puff Daddy going through it.
Well,
right? We had Malachi York.
Puff Daddy hasn't been condemned yet. You know, he didn't go to trial yet, so allegedly. It's an early stage. Yeah, it's a less, but you know,
but it's still
you're
not
free to
looking
talk
good,
about
though,
it.
Shaka.
Well, of course, it doesn't look good. I agree. It doesn't look good, indeed.
You know, I'm not saying he's done anything, and
yes,
you know, he's my brother. You know, he's my brother. You know, I don't look at him. I don't wish this on him. I don't wish this for him to be going through this. Right? Believe you me, as bad as you know, as bad as things is, man, it hurt me. You know, because it's my people, and the skin color. Right? At the end of the day, it's not what me and you think about what we're gonna call each other. I know what the enemy's calling us. We're all the N-word. We're all the same.
You know, brother. The thing is that I think it's a mistake that Pan-Africans make when they consider people as associates solely based on their skin color. Because, for example, on that Killer Bee panel, there was a dude who is a black Hebrew Israelite originally from the Congo. He came on my panel before we spoke, you know. As a matter of fact, Killer Bee insulted his family, his whole family, but now he's cool with the dude. Okay, he's free to do what he wants. He's from the Congo, right at the center of Africa, and he said that he doesn't like Africans. That's what he said. Why? Because he is a Hebrew Israelite. And we know that some, if not many, black Hebrew Israelites do not like Africans. Sometimes they have nicknames, you know, or appellations like Hamites, right? You know?
Yeah.
So,
which is a derogatory, that is a derogatory term, basically, isn't it?
Well, they may not say it's derogatory. They may say they rely on the Bible, but you know, really, when it comes from black Hebrews or lights, you know, a lot of time that's just a way for them not to use profanity, you know, towards Africans, right? So this dude is a black person from the Congo, the center of Africa, and he doesn't even like Africans because of a belief system, something that is, you know, just made up, you know. I mean, the Exodus narrative, which is the basis, right, of that belief system, you know, we have a remix now, and they talk about the 12 tribe chart, you know, so it's a remix of folklore, you know. But here's an example of a dude who just don't like his own people because of that belief system, right? You see, so we should uphold, support good people. I didn't say perfect people. Sanetta is on tape defending a rapist, a child molester, right? And the best thing he could have come with is, oh, people, I did not defend him for 10 minutes straight. And that's consciousness.
Yeah, and trying to and he's also poisoned the minds of the people to try and make it out that you are now and apologize for this. It's just
Oh,
absolutely ridiculous.
he can
With that,
he can try, brother, but you
I
can
know
see how
he
hurt
ain't
he
happy.
is. You know, he removed
He ain't
he
happy.
removed many videos. He said he would no longer stream about me, but you know, as you see, he uploaded a video about me, and then he went live and he mentioned me. You know what I'm saying? So, you
Is
know,
he
I'll check
still
it some
live
other
about
time.
you? Because
No,
you
the
know he
live is
like to
over
take them
now.
down.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
it was a
yeah,
good
the
one.
live is still on now. You know what I'm saying? But
Ah, he's watching then.
um,
Right.
well, probably, you know,
Shame
I
on
mean,
them, man.
honestly, whether he watches or not, I don't care. But right now, he is really hurt. You know, he knows that people have seen him calling black people the S word, and that's one of the reasons he removed those videos. You see, he's acting like because yeah, he doesn't want to hear people
Okay, so that's that
when
video
he's
that
talking
you
about me.
showed. Right. He
Yeah,
removed it.
the clips that I played, yeah, they were on
Yeah.
that channel. See, so he's acting like, okay, I don't want to talk about him no more, but he knows that's where people could have seen that. So now he may try to act like I edited it to make him say what he didn't say. But Filthy Frankie, I've downloaded the streams. I have the full ones. Now, of course, I ain't gonna go live because at one point he even sometimes it's so ridiculous. Like, yeah, we wanted a whole video. Like, I'm gonna go live and gonna play a whole live stream of his that's gonna last an hour or two, and then I'm going to make comments. You must be out of your mind. But it's
We
not
don't
played
support
out
that
of
over it.
context. And as a matter of fact, if it was played out of context, then he would just play, okay, there it is in context. You know what I'm saying? So, he, of course, the Nation of Islam knows that they are being attacked by his associates. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows that he's defending a serial rapist, right? But so far, his groupies, the HOK followers, they are okay with, okay, it was not 10 minutes. Fine. But besides the HOK groupies, there's a whole world out there. You see? So right now he is on survival mode. As a matter of fact, his main channel, Scam Cheddar Studios, has been demonetized, right? I don't know if he managed to have it monetized again, but yes, he's demonetized now. I mean, I can go now and see, but I did just a few days ago, and there's no ads on his videos.
What's
So
the
he's
cause of
worried.
that? What
Well,
would you presume the cause would be?
I don't even want to presume. You know, I just, you know,
sir.
that's the fact. That's what's happening.
Right.
And indeed, there's no ad. You know, I go on one
I was just
video, I go
wondering
to
why
a second one.
YouTube would have done that to him. You know, it's because of
Well,
something he
brother,
said. Basically.
he's on tape defending a serial rapist. He's on tape saying black people ain't you know, he's also,
It's
you
his
know, on
own
tape
fault.
saying that homosexuality is he basically label homosexuality child abuse when it's a case of two homosexuals having a child. You know, so he's very worried that his second channel will be demonetized as well. He's just not doing well at all, you know. So yeah, he has tried to, you know, portray me a certain way, but you know, he's just desperate. He's not working at all, you know. He's not working at all.
Yeah, I've heard that video. You know, because sometimes I don't really like to want to even mention his name and you know, or write his name anyway. You know what I mean? Because
You
I
can say
know.
Filthy Frankie.
Well, you
You
know,
can say Filthy Frankie.
I've said all kinds of stuff in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I've made up some great ones, but you know, you just got to walk the plank, Frank. You know what I mean? Simple as that. You know, time's up, mate.
Look, that's the video
know?
right there. Homosexuality called child abuse by Sanera. You know, when you have videos like that, don't be surprised if you are demonetized. I mean, he said that live on air publicly. You see. So it's just the beginning right now. Right now, it's yes,
only until someone sort of flags it, or is it YouTube are sort of
brother
somehow they found out, or
I don't know. I don't know how he got demonetized. I did not flag him. He knows that. He flagged me several times. His wife as well.
Yeah, I remember
Smash Rockwell also, you know, not only flagged me but went to the Superior Court of California and filed a restraining order. They tried to, you know, silence me. It just didn't work, you know. So what happened? Yeah, Kush is in Nubia, contrary to what he said. So what people need to understand is that you've seen all that happen within a few days. Within a few days, right? Why do you think you had Malik Zulu Shabaz on his panel just a few days ago? Because we have him on tape. Malik Zulu Shabaz.
Yeah, I don't know him.
He was like the right-hand man of Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
Oh
After
wow.
Khalid Abdul Muhammad's passing, he became the chairman of the new Black Panther Party. He is an
Oh
attorney.
wow.
Yes. So why do you think he had Malik Zulu Shabazz on his panel? Because we have the evidence of Sanetta wishing death on him, right? So they're trying to act like they are cool. But what's messed up for Malik Zulu Shabazz is that he has appeared on that platform showing support for a platform that promotes anti-nation of Islam stance. You see?
They don't
So
take
right now
lightly to that. The nation.
they they are on survival mode. I may
Ooh.
have the screen capture. I think it was on Facebook, but on one of social media, uh, Malik Zulu Shabazz showed a picture of Far Muhammad, and he said to hold the one to whom all praises are due, and he may have said, added forever. So it is safe to presume that Malik Zulu Shabazz holds the same belief as Nation of Islam members. You see, and even if he doesn't hold the same beliefs, just him supporting a platform that has anti-Nation of Islam people, right? Just a few days after Sanetta got on the panel of the dude who said F all Nation of Islam members, that's just messy, brother. It is messy. So just in a few days, he got demonetized. People know that he wished death on Malik Zulu Shabazz and Al Sharpton. People knows that he said black people and people know that he defended a serial rapist live on air. So in order to deflect, he tried to label me this and that. But
yeah. Well,
if
what's
he
going to
was
happen?
charged,
Yeah.
yes, feel free. Feel free. No, feel free. Go
Sorry,
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Feel
sorry,
free.
Shaka.
No, it's okay. No,
So
go ahead,
sorry.
brother. Go ahead. We have
I'm
time.
so
Feel free.
sorry, my
Feel
brother.
free.
It's
No, it's okay. Don't worry. It's
the,
okay. You have the right to
it's,
interject.
right. It's they're jeopardizing a lot. You see, and it's only until one of them really gets stung, and it's gonna happen soon. We've got doctors over there. We have Jabari. We've got lots of people that even that. I mean, this could even jeopardize your work. You could be at work, and if someone finds out that something like that, if you're in a certain position, that is putting yourself, jeopardizing yourself, and it's only
I
until
don't wish that, but it's a possibility.
well, it's true. Look, it doesn't take a scientist to work this one out. It's really a poor judgment. And man, what it's like out here now. They can't wait to get rid of us. So you're there giving them ammunition. So let them stay there. It's times to be really careful who you're associating with at this moment. And for all those that are kind of moving in this manner, we're going to be using these guys as an example. And guess what? It's going to be nothing to do with us. It's going to happen to them, and we're just going to be sitting back and we're going to record it. And I hope that people coming up will learn from that and will say, right, this is what happened to him. We got to clean up our act. And that is what really needs to happen with us as people. We need to clean up our act. Okay? We need to put these things aside, separate the sheep from the wolves, right? Yeah, they might be our brothers and sisters, but they are not welcome until they change it within the community. We have the community, yeah, we're still brothers and sisters, fair play. But anyway, you know who we got for them? The white man's there, don't worry, he's gonna sort them out.
Well, you know what? Be careful what you say, because you should feel free to speak, but they are so desperate, and what you just said, they may try to use it. Look, you see, he was a white man to go after us. But what's interesting is that I mean, that's how ridiculous the dude is. I mean, you heard what he tried to do. Now, but check this out. Young Harold, just a couple of days ago, was breaking bread with Sanetta. Sanetta called him lost. Just today, he called him lost.
I didn't see the video. What did he say?
I'm just gonna share it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play it. I just uploaded the video.
If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
Oh,
I'm gonna share the link again in the chat and play it. I mean, make that make sense. It didn't take long. So here's the link in the chat. Donnie Williams with Exhibit A. Here it is. Young Hero called Lost by Sanada. Now, let me just show to everybody.
E.T. Ren-I Shakanugu Kemet. This is a pre-recorded video. As I speak, we are Thursday, March 28, 2024. Let me get the fair use disclaimer out of the way. Copyright use, 200 people watching. The stream was launched 61 minutes ago. And you see the title. Sanada responds to Sister Angie from Let's Talk, Young Hero Ashley, D. Texas Bomber, and more. Now, in the chat for the record, you can see the broke, bold-headed Wi-Fi wife jump off Napashada. She changed her name. She's so ashamed. And now it is called Reality is Simulated Existence. Rise channel. Lost live on air. 50 Frankie calling Young Heru Lost live on air.
Young Heru, come on, hit the panel, Young Heru, because we're gonna talk to you like a man. You always say, "Let's talk like a man." I think you have better common sense than a lot of these guys. You know, you just lost a little bit.
You just lost. 50 Frankie may try to claim that I edited the video to make him say what he didn't say. All right. Now, he didn't say it only once.
In our conversation, you're just a little lost because what you.
There it is for the record. You know what I'm saying? So.
It's damaging. Did he take this down or is it still up?
Let me see if it is still up.
And also, did Hiru take him up on his offer?
But I don't know. He can do whatever he wants. But it's just so funny that just a couple of days after they were breaking bread, he goes live and calls him lost. Andrea Burnett is in the place to be. I mean, this is so funny. This is so funny. But hey, that's the thanks he gets. That's the thanks he gets. Make that make sense. Now, we didn't call him lost when he went on different channels talking so many stuff about us. So we're going to see if he has the same smoke. We're going to see if he has the same energy, you know, but maybe there's some receipts, you know, that he's worried about, you know, that he doesn't want people to know about, you know, but we're going to see. We did not call him lost, and he went on that Killer Bee, Honey Bee's panel, right, who insulted Nation of Islam members, all of the members of the Nation of Islam. He went on the other ladies panel, right? Angie, right?
Yeah, lovely.
So
Just
now,
Lovely Me. Shout out to Just Lovely Me.
Now that Filthy Frankie Sanada called him lost live on air, we're gonna see. We're gonna see his energy. My goodness, make that make sense.
Well, I mean, you know, that's so you know, that's his style. So you know, to get yourself mixed up with that, good luck, man. But boy, I want nothing to do with that guy. You know what I mean? Because the man's rotten, man. You know, and you know, he had his opportunity to do good, and you know, conscience. You know, your conscience. You know,
You're breaking up, Jade. Maybe your internet. You were breaking up a little bit, but it's okay. Go ahead, feel free.
Yeah. So you know, your conscience one day, you know, gonna come and bite you. I've met some real people that done some horrible things, you know, and I've seen. Hold on,
JTV, hold on. Look at this. Look at who's in the chat. Young Heru, he wrote, "What am I supposed to act like it's the end of the world? Only one loss is you all on YouTube every day. Everyone know some mouth laughing my behind off. Y'all funny." So everybody can see that he lost all his energy and all his smoke. What kind of receipts does Sanada have on you, Young Heru? He called you lost live on air and you're here butt kissing him. He wrote, "I'm at work, coming in a minute." Well, you know, you're not needed, you know, on the platform. You can keep it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the same energy and same smoke that you had for us. We never called you lost. I never called you name, never used profanity towards you, and never lied on you. He called you lost, and now you saying that we are lost and we are funny. Everybody knows our mouth. Okay, all right. But anyway, feel free, JTV.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, and you know, don't wish. As I said, we don't wish nothing bad on him, and you know, it's just, we're all in shock. What's happened?
He's breaking up again, brother. When you're talking, he's
Yeah.
kind of breaking up quite regularly. It may be some.
Oh,
connection
I see. You know why? Sorry, it's because I'm charging my phone. My phone is kind of on its way out. But let me just sorry, it was on charge. I think that's why I
Yeah, it's still breaking up now. It's like
It's still breaking up.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see now. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's still breaking up.
Oh,
And
I don't know. We've got bad weather. We've got a
okay.
storm here. So I think maybe the storm, maybe yeah. Oh, it's it's bucking it down. So I'm not sure. I might be hacked by the Chinese. So
it's really breaking up like every, you know. But try it now. Try it now.
Hello.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
hear
Oh,
me?
it may be my end. It may be my end because Danny Williams says that he hears you perfectly. So, well, go
Oh,
ahead. You know,
no.
it's on my end that's breaking up, but he can hear you well. So just continue, brother. And actually, even Andrea said that he sounds good to you. So it's on my end. Sorry about this. Just keep going, brother.
Okay, so I can put
I'll
my
catch
phone
what
back
you say
on.
the
Okay,
replay.
on charge. All right. Well, I can't remember what I was saying now. What? So yeah, go. Yeah. Let's get back to it then. What was? Yeah. So yeah, young Henry is coming. Yeah, man. To be honest, I was very shocked because it's not the first time I've seen people over here. You know, even myself has been talking to people in the chat, and next thing they have a problem with yourself or with VB, and then I see them go off to other channels, and you know, and I'm just like, wow, you know, wow, what's going on here, you know? Just don't know what's going on. It's just it was a shock to me. I mean, especially young Heru, you know, it was quite a shock. And even the build up to it, I think Ralph reckons it was 2 weeks in the build up. Yeah, there's something happened. It's just it's not good, you know. We're all good. We're all trying to keep a kind of something we all share, maybe, that, you know, we have some good in us, you know, we have some sort of standards and limitations, you know, and we try to keep ourselves away from that. And it's been tough, Shaka. It's been tough. It has been tough, but I mean, we're supporting yourself because I mean, because it didn't happen to me, but what was said, and I always had a problem with that, and that really rubbed me up the wrong way when he spoke about your daughter, you know, and he spoke about your parents and all these kind of things, you know. It's just
you know what?
It's
you know
really
what? It's like he just, so there's no confusion. He did not speak negatively about my daughter, you know, but it was strange to me indeed that he's talking about my daughter.
No, I'm not talking about Heru. Sorry.
Oh, you're talking about Filthy Frankie, Sanada. Oh,
yeah, but okay, but now, yeah, go keep going what you're saying.
Has no problem with that. Yeah.
From that,
no problem with that.
Yeah. So, yeah, the when he you know, with all that, it was just too much, you know. So look, it was getting to me as well. You know, I had to take a little time out because, but hey, I can't tell you what you're doing. You're handling your business, you know, and it's not my daughter, and it's not my, and I was hurt by it. I was hurt by it because I've, you know, I look at you, you know, it's like my brethren, you know. I was like, what? That was hurtful, man, because I wouldn't do that to no one. You understand? I don't play games like that. And yeah, it was just it was awful funny, what happened to you, man. And then they continued, and then the name calling, then the pictures, You know, I can't even tell my brother that he's got a nice shirt on in case they think that we're in a love triangle. You remember that one, Shaka? So now, from now on, I'm going to tell you that I don't like your shirts, yeah? You know what I mean? So...
Yeah. You know, what's funny to me is when some people say it's not the end of the world, you know. Now, if someone gets shot, it's not the end of the world. If 20 people get shot, it's not the end of the world. If 100 people get shot, it's not the end of the world. If half of the world's population die because of a catastrophe or a comet or, you know, or a crazy earthquake or crazy flood, it's not the end of the world, you know. So to me, hearing it's not the end of the world, it's like, you know, it doesn't make a difference, you know. It's like a deflection, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, you know, if maybe some other people's family members are talked about, you know, we'll see. What's for sure is that when he asked me to flag somebody else, well, it was not the end of the world, but that it made him switch and go to the up, go and break bread with the dude that he spoke against for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? But when my daughter is talked about sexually, right? Yeah. I'm supposed to just, you know, oh, that's not the end of the world. So no, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, you know, everybody... these are just weak talking points. Now, I presume for that guy who says it's not the end of the world, having a sexual abuser on his will is not the end of the world either. You know what I'm saying? I guess he has no shame being cool and saying peace to a dude who's not only on tape defending a serial rapist, but also
but he knows all this.
God knows he's a fence hopper, but also has, according to Minister Enki, a HK member, right? He has polite on his will. You know what I'm saying? But you know, brother, let me allow you to make some closing remarks, and then we know we can call it a day. You know. So
yeah, just love and respect to everyone, man, and keep doing your bit, Shaka. You know, everybody does their thing a little bit different. You know, love and respect to all. You know, we've got some good people over here. Let's just keep it above. You know, and just keep doing your thing, and you got the full support. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you've done nothing wrong. And even all what you said about the flagging and everything like that, that just shows the standards you have. You know, you ain't gonna go certain ways. You know, you didn't talk about nobody's children and all these kind of stuff. So
yeah,
that's how you. So you know, they're trying to question your. You know, look, man, it's not working, and I'm not gonna. You know, so
it's not working.
It's not working.
They can try.
You know, karma. You know, karma's real. You know, and you know, sorry, but it's coming. You know, but you know, if you want to mess about with karma, you know, but. Shaka, thanks for having me, and I thought I'll just come and show you my respect, man. Big up every time, yeah, brother.
That, brother. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, brother. Peace.
Yes,
all right, salute. So let me make my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I do the nature hotel?
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes, and here, that's the flyer. Okay, so those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool, but I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hana Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neture class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at for my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.